We're doing some work for Jeremy today. They were having some trouble with the flow control on their casting furnace. So we're going to be taking a look at a gate valve and a new pump that I've found that's most suitable for this application. What's up, fellas? What we're looking at right here is a custom built casting furnace burner that I built for Jeremy. And one of the problems they had was fine-tune control when they hooked it up to a pump. If you don't have a small pump hooked up to it, the viscosity of the oil is high enough that it reduces the performance of the burner enough that it becomes an issue. So we're hooking a small pump up to this very low pressure, say 10 to 30 psi's, and we're going to be using a gate valve to control the flow for fine tuning. This is not a needle valve. This is very different than a needle valve. The ball valve in itself was inadequate for the fine tuning with the pump hooked up. If you were to put a needle valve on this side, you would need one the size of your fist to allow the inner geometry to be adequate for the flows that we need. This burner connects to the side of a furnace using 3-inch spool tube connectors, and a blower is connected to the back. It uses compressed air for atomization for the purpose of reliability. You don't even have to filter the oil using this type of burner. Here we go. Pump is on. Oh crap! And it's spraying out of there like crazy, but I'm going to turn the gate valve down. Kind of showing, I'm probably about ready to spray myself with oil here. And there you go. You can see how the flow is changing. We now have total control. It's off. Seems to do okay with it off. As you can see, we now have total control of the flow. All the fine tuning in the world. This thing pumps with some vigor, I'll tell you what. Oops, I just made a massive mess. I think I spent like 70 bucks on this little pump. 60 or something, 50 or 60. I don't remember. You can't ever tell the price of nothing anymore. This does kind of heat the oil up a little bit too, which I do like. Not too shabby on that. So this is definitely the pump to go. I did want to give you this pump right here, Jeremy, but it leaks. I've got two of them, and they've got a minor weep that comes out the cooling fan there. So I don't want to set you up with a big mess. These pumps will work for pumping oil though. They do about 40 psi's, I believe, on water. So we should be able to get, you know, that 5-10 psi's that we need to overcome the viscosity of the oil. That's basically all this thing is doing. If you mix a little bit of diesel, say 20% diesel with your oil, you do not need this pump. So think about that. If you guys get in a situation where you're halfway through, your pump breaks or whatever, just mix in a little diesel. And that's really just thinning the oil out, allowing more of it per unit time to travel through the pipe. Here's the pump that we were looking at there, just to give you a better look at it. So there you go, fellas. That is our low pressure, high viscosity precision control using a gate valve.